Hello dear traders and investors. Project in Touch Guru.Markets. Thank you so much for helping our project. Help forms can be found in the description. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to like this video in advance. Your like is greatly needed to spread the channel Guru.Markets. Now we will analyze the main indicators of the organization YUM China Holdings, YUMC, ticker YUMC. The review was created using data as of July 5, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company YUM China Holdings, YUMC, belongs to the subcategory Public Catering. 55 companies participate in the assessment and this is very representative. We start with summary data for the corporation. If you want, you can pause it. We propose to consider each parameter of the company under study more carefully. Access to the database with ticker classification is absolutely free and open. We kindly ask you to disseminate the security analysis on your social network. Well, friends, we are finally starting. Market capitalization of the company YUM China Holdings Inc. is $12.22 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $605 billion. YUM China Holdings, YUMC, accounts for a share of 2.018% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $6.06 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $38 billion. YUM China Holdings Inc. constitutes a share of 16.015%. Comparing the occupied shares of market and book value, we see the following. Occupied share YUM China Holdings Inc. in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 2.018%. The book value is 16.015%, which is 694% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Total company assessment YUM China Holdings, YUMC, will be demonstrated towards the end of the video. Please look at the logic of the study to the end. The financial liabilities of the organization under study amount to $2.123 billion. Financial liabilities to book value represent 35% of the company's equity. Result on the company's debts. Good, 1 point. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 15.7. The subcategory average of 25.2 is 38% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the stock price to earnings ratio in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $825 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $980 million. 18.8% more than at the current moment. An assessment of projected future profit performance in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 1.1. The average for subcategory 2 is 45% lower than for subcategory. Evaluation of the company's stock price to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $11,020 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $13,090 million. And this is 19% more than at the current moment. Assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. If you are interested in our analytics, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our analytics and click on the bell. It's free for you. You will greatly help spread this project. The sales margin is 7.5%, with an average in the subcategory of 7.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 0.4%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 17.684%, which is 776% more than the share of market capitalization. This fact shows the discrepancy between the company's market price YUM China Holdings, YUMC, rather towards underestimation. The amount of market capital per company employee is $28,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $249,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 88.8%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The profit for each employee of the company is $1,900. The average for the subcategory is $9,900. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 81%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The sales volume for each employee of the organization is $26,000. In the subcategory $125,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 381%. Estimation of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Shares are short 2.4%, with a subcategory average of 6.4%. This is the valuation of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 32% for the company YUM China Holdings Inc. For the subcategory, this level is 40%. Potentially, securities of the subcategory are valued higher than those of YUM China Holdings, YUMC. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price YUM China Holdings Inc. in subcategory shares. We see that over 12 months the promotions YUM China Holdings Inc. showed dynamics of -45.5%. Against price dynamics for the subcategory -10%. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but we must keep this fact in mind. Before showing the total score, please make an assessment YUM China Holdings Inc. in the comments to the video. Your comments greatly help the development of the channel Guru.Markets. The overall result is 5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0.7 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire stock market in general, we see that the average rating for the stock market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against a 5-point rating for the company YUM China Holdings Inc. Let's go to the order table, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the stock valuation information system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the evaluation of the company's securities YUM China Holdings Inc. Information and Reference Assessment System.GURU.Markets. The decision was made. Do not open a deal, because YUM China Holdings Inc. This is not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the most excellent audience on the entire planet.